What technical invention or technical element of technical progress affect your creativity mostly for last 40 years?
Everything I found already been done when I started to be a cinematographer. Without any doubt, one of the elements more shocked for me compared to any other laboratory was the original technical dye transfer system, the imbibition system. Was the only unique system that was giving such rich, complete palette of color ever. When we lost those kind of system in 1970, 75, in Italy was 1900, they did with Bertolucci, in the United States it was The Godfather, that Gordon Willis did with Francis Coppola. We lost something very, very important because the industry need to be faster, need to be simple, need to be less expensive. So with Ernesto Novelli in Italy at Technical Rome invented a new system called ENR. Ernesto Novelli Raimond was one of his assistants. They was able to bring back to the normal film positive another layer, black layer. They practically was the first original Technicolor system. The original, they have the 3 matrix, red, green, and blue, plus the black. Later they removed the black. They were able to do with 3 layer only. And those kind of invention they did practically give me the chance to see the image that finally went back to be, give me the kind of feeling of thickness, almost like a little sculpture, you know, bassorilievo. Because the normal color positive was too thin, too one surface. Like, there was no any depth. The richest black that ENR was giving me was very important, plus the kind of, because it was touching also the saturation of every single color, it became even more painting look, let's say. And to me, language, cinema is a language of the images. If you are treating the image, you are treating the film, no doubt. So I came out with the idea that was given to me by Leonardo da Vinci when I watched in Milano, in Santa Maria delle Grazie, the church, this incredible fresco that was called The Last Supper. They did in this area. And in watching the Last Supper, you can, you know, you are so enchanted in front of this painting because you really see the equilibrium the Leonardo reached with this painting. Practically, he put the human being in the center of the world, and everything, every line, going the perspective just on his eyes, to tell that everything has to be in harmony, in its central perspective, and in balance with the rest of the world. And it became like a manifesto of the Renaissance of that painting. So I said to myself, how can be so perfect? And I read the measurement. The measurement was 2 times for 1 time. And I said, that's fantastic because it's so simple. And so I said to my son Fabrizio, I would like to find something, some possible way to do this. And we checked with the number that instead to use 4 perforation in the film, we're using only 3 perforation, and we have 12 millimeter on vertical, 24 using completely from one perforation to the other perforation, and we created a perfect 2-to-1 aspect ratio, having probably a gate much wider than 185, and without any distortion that was using in anamorphic. So since that moment I use in Univision. Since then, till today, the video camera that originally I was dreaming came out with Dalsa. Dalsa also used exactly 2-1 aspect ratio. It was 4K 16-bit. Unfortunately, Dalsa lost it's only the prototype. It lost in around the year 2000, something like that. But recently, Sony F65 is the closest camera that filled my dream. Is 4K, almost 1 at 2, my really minimum numbers are they're lacquered, so we have to do two little line top and bottom, but more or less is there. 90% is that one. Is 1, 2, 0, 1, 0, 3, something like that. So those kind of idea for me give me the chance to express myself in a proper way, the way they really feel comfortable practically.
What advice you would give to young cinematographers?
I tried to, to mention before that all my life I was trying to understand who I was and why I was doing something like that and so on. Till practically in performing, in trying to expressing myself, step by step I understand the meaning of my life. I was searching for balance between opposite elements. In our case, it's the balance between technology and art. You have to know one or the other, because if you only know in art, you don't know how to materialize a concept. You cannot be a cinematographer. You can be a great man that can think incredible idea, but if you are not a mathematics, you don't do what Albert Einstein made in E equal mc squared. If you want to be a writer, if you are not the art of writing, you cannot become William Faulkner, and so on, and so on, and so on. But technology, without concept, without idea, without knowing the art, you are a good technician, but you have to follow somebody will tell you what to do. And you are able to materialize somebody else's idea. If you want to have the idea and you want to materialize, you have to combine these two different things.